I'm interested in notions of role-playing contemporary art, and from my previous experiences as a curator and an artist, there's been many collaborative processes that play out. So at the moment I'm currently interested in taking behind-the-scenes negotiations to making new work and putting them on centre stage. There's also a really new era we're approaching where people aren't quite sure whether what they're seeing is digitally manipulated or not. And that's always something that I'm interested in, is artists being objects and that quest of presenting narratives in very unconventional ways, but that audiences may look at it and question whether it's real or not.
Fundamentally, my work is about the construction of moving image. So ultimately it's about the relationship between sound and image, and I've been doing research into things like disaster films and how they simulate really awful and real experiences. So seeing images of a tsunami in a film, how that designs our imagined idea of how a tsunami would be.
My practice as it is today initially stemmed from an interest in something called Haptic visuality. It sounds quite complex, but it's basically just about using the eyes as an organ of touch. So it's accessing your knowledge of an object or a material and using that to understand how it feels. So you can see it, and even without touching it, you know how it could feel or should feel, or how it should react when you were to touch it or pick it up, basically.
I'm interested in the subcultures of punk music or like countercultural movements, and kind of exploring a nostalgia for them, or like ways for them to be effective now. Quite interested in the notion of the lack of the natural world. Going on the train, for example, you go through all the fields, it's the agricultural industry, it's not the natural world. And is there a way for humans to connect with nature, or is there no nature left?
I have always been interested in historical subjects, and when I got the chance to go to India, that became my next subject. I was very swept away with my meetings with Indian people. I am very interested in the gaze. It seems to me more and more essential that this is the root of human connection and understanding, and I bought some books which show collections of our archive photographs from Udaipur in Rajasthan, and I continued to be very arrested by the gaze of the Rajas who stared back at me.
Currently my interests are lying a lot towards my curiosity in people, cultures, communities. Me, I'm from a small working class town, and there's a world out there which I haven't seen. I think to explore that with my camera, to project these smaller stories and shine that spotlight on them in my work and put it in a space, show other people, I think that's what interests me and fuels me to present and create work.
Somebody goes ha and putting fake wigs on and everything, and I mean my dedication is like dedication, and I listen to it every day. It's not a job for me.
Maybe it's silly, sometimes I hate myself for
I'm interested in exploring people and characters that have got an air of theatricality about them. They've got, I suppose, a certain amount of kitsch to them, definitely specifically strong female icons, LGBT icons. And I want to celebrate that. I'm also interested in nostalgia, because those characters have also got that connection with childhood, our teenagers, music, TV. They all resonate something within us.
I've always been interested in science fiction, so science fiction literature, cinema, and even comic books. It's all kind of relating to ideas of otherness, of the uncanny, of transformation, of human potential. Another thing I'm interested in is the human body, which features in all my work, and I'm interested in the rhythm of the body,